my god, look at this mess. Oh, somebody needs to shower after this session, and it's not just me. Please just let us get back to summer. How you doing, everybody? Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of my actual postpartum workouts. I'm Lizette and I am the host of the show, meaning I am the one that gave birth to my daughter, my second child, almost 9 months ago now. So I am 38 weeks post-pregnant, and this is one of our lovely outdoor sessions that I will share with you today. So this week's session will be it will be targeting arms and legs mostly, and I will be using gloves because I'm outside, like I'm outdoors, and it's a bit, cold and wet. So depending on where you are, you might not need them. We will be on the mat and on the ground, and then I will also use this lovely bench to do tricep dips. So if you do want to elevate yourself, you can do that. You can also just do them on the ground. So depending on like your resources, you might just need some space. So hope that you will enjoy it. And if you have any pregnant moms, let them know that they have 40 weeks soon of workouts waiting for them when they want to get back to their workouts. Nothing fancy, no big equipment or anything. And we're going to start with some warm-ups for the arms. And I have set my timer for 1 minute. So every exercise will be 1 minute long, and we're looking at approximately 20 minutes of a workout. If you're ready, then we're going to start now, and we're going to start with some just arm circles, big ones and small ones, just to get the juices flowing. So I'm starting my timer now. Can't wait to get into it. All right. Just a minute of, circling the arms back and forth. You can switch directions whenever you want. Big circles, small circles, just to get the juices flowing. Switching it up. Oh, I just love to be outdoors. We've had a couple of weeks where I had to be indoors because there was just so much snow, and life in general made it easier to be indoors, but I don't like it as much. I love to be outdoors, have some fresh air. So much better, in my opinion. Couple of seconds more. There we go. And this time we're going to do an overhead flow. I'm just going to set the timer again. So just cross your arm over your body. Just a couple of stretches over the head. Left arm over to the right side. And then we switch it up. Right arm over the left. This is just to get the body warmed up. If you want, you can also just, go ahead and add a flow. Just moving our bodies in different directions. And then we're going to head into the first physical exercise of this session. All right, that was the warm-up, and now it's time for the strength part of the arm section. So we're going to start with a plank walkout. So you're just going to start standing up, and then you're going to walk your way out to a full plank, and then walk your way up again. Starting now, 1 full minute. All the way up and back down. And after this, we have push-ups. That was 1 minute, people, so wrap that up. And now let's meet down on the knees or on the feet for some push-ups. 1 minute on the clock, starting now. And next up we have belly penguins. So we're gonna stay down and lay flat on the belly. And that one is a new exercise for me. I've tried it only for one other session, I think, 1 or 2 max. And I like it. Sometimes you fall in love with new exercises and you just want to do them all the time. But yeah, so this one was really, really fun. So that was it, 1 minute. Now we're gonna lay down flat and enjoy some belly penguins. So you just put your hands alongside the body, palms down, and then you fly like a penguin like this with your arms back and forth. And we're gonna do that for 1 minute. And it really targets the triceps a lot, starting now, because you're kind of keeping your arms up like this. It was surprisingly effective. I enjoyed some good soreness in my triceps after trying this one, amongst others, but I think this was a big culprit and reason for why I was so sore the day after. I just love to be able to work out more like effortlessly again. Of course, there's a lot of effort in just exercising, but I mean, not thinking too much about, having been pregnant and giving birth and all that. It just really does feel like the body is returning back to normal. I really like it. Just how to move around, how the clothes, feel on the body, and sitting up, playing with the kids, carrying them around. That was it. That was 1 minute. Now we're gonna do chaturanga push-ups, my frenemy. But we need to do them, people. So up on the knees or on the toes for some chaturanga push-ups. So elbows close to the body. Lean a little bit more forward than you would do in a normal push-up. Starting now. So elbows tight, straight back. Oh, keep a little separation between the shoulder blades. Oh. Whoosh. Oy, oy, oy. My God, even though I was just ranting about getting back to normal, my arms, I don't think that they've been super affected by, being pregnant, of course, other than chilling out more. But I'm so weak in my arms, my God. I feel a long way to go. All right, so next up we have pike press. This is also fairly new to me, so I'm still experimenting a little bit with it. But I'm gonna keep my legs outside of the mat because I don't want to get it too dirty. And then we just stick our hands on the mat and you keep your elbows still, facing backwards. And we're gonna go for 1 minute up in like a downward dog position. And then dipping the head down towards the mat. So it's sort of like an overhead press, but inverted. 60 seconds has passed. Oh my God. Whoosh. And now, last exercise for the arms. We're gonna go for the triceps dip. So I'm gonna head over to my bench, and you guys use whatever you want or nothing at all, just the floor would also suffice. And we're going for 1 minute, starting now. So after this, we're heading over to the leg segment of the workout today. And I mean, if you have plenty of time, then I would definitely go for another round if you would feel up for it. But I'm gonna keep it to one of each. There we go. I'm actually like waiting for my period to start at any second, and I can definitely feel that. Like I'm a bit exhausted. I just want to rest, but some exercise is good. I just don't want to overdo anything. I want to respect the body. So we're gonna do this, but I'm just gonna play around and keep it safe. All right, so now we're heading into legs. And the first thing we're gonna do is just some butt kicks. So 1 minute of standing butt kicks. Let's do it. And after this, we're gonna head into one of my new favorite cardio exercises, which is crisscross move. And why I like it so much is because I think about my son, who, like, almost every week, he all of a sudden hops into this crisscross move. Ever since we watched the dance tutorial a couple of months ago. And he's 2.5, so he can't really do it, but he's trying, and I just love to see him enjoying it so much. So I think it's infectious, his joy for the move. So now I want to do it all the time too. All the way up, kick the butt, poof, poof. There we go, 1 minute. Shoo. And we're heading straight into crisscross. So crisscross, 1 minute. And we only have these two like warm-ups for each body part. So we had 2 for the arms and now 2 for the legs. And then we're heading into the strength, muscle building. It. Shoo. Ah, that felt nice. Okay, so next one is called hand to toe. I think it has a fancier name, but I can't recall it right now. But you just simply stand up, and then you take your left arm and you try to touch the right toes. So you just kick the arm up, activating the core and the leg, obviously. So try to keep a straight spine as much as possible, and then you just try to alternate to touch hand to toe. 1 minute. Let's go. So it's a big kick high up. strong kicks. There we go. That was 60 seconds. How are you feeling? Feeling good? All right, pistol squats is the next one. I think we've only done this once in the series. So you're just gonna balance on one foot, keep the other foot lifted out, like straight out, and then you squat down. So this is pretty intense on the legs. Just do the best you can. If you feel like it's too much, then you just do normal squats, weight on the heels, and the bum far down. Let's give them a go. 1 minute starting now. So I'm starting with my right leg, and then we're gonna do 1 minute more on the other leg. Oh, it's tough. It's a balancing exercise. Definitely a balancing exercise. Keep on going. Almost there. Oof. A little bit more, people. There we go. Good job. Gosh, it looks like such a small move. It's really tough. All right, before we head into the other leg, we're gonna do front lunges. And let's go ahead and do those like also on the right leg. So before we were standing on the right leg, and now we're gonna kick or like step the right leg far in front of us for a lunge, and then head back. So 1 full minute on the same leg, okay? Let's do it. Right leg steps out, kicks back up. So push yourself back up. And then we're gonna repeat the pistol squat, but on the left leg, and then the front lunges also on the left leg. Step, big step, and push back. That was 60 seconds has passed. That was it. And now pistol squat on the left leg. Let's head straight into them. 1 minute starting now. Oh, they're so tough. I just really try to focus. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna, that was 60 seconds. I'm just gonna give myself one more. Oh, there we go. All right, there were two kids playing there. I might need to do something to blur them out. but we'll get that sorted. All right, front lunges on the left leg. That is what happens. Oh, sorry, left leg. When you try to record outside, you will share the space with other people. Big step, push back. Whew. This is very intense on my legs. How are you guys holding up? Oh, that was it. 60 seconds. One more as a bonus. There we go. I don't know if this is because of like where I am in my menstrual cycle, but it's really killing me on the legs. Whew, and now it's gonna get even worse. Now we're gonna do alternating touchdowns. They look like this. So you're standing in a wide-legged stance like this, and then you put your left or right arm down, and you alternate touching the ground. And we're gonna go for 1 minute. All right, give it the best you got, okay? Starting now. Just a small jump. Whoosh. This feels like it could have been the last exercise, but it's not. I have some more after this. Whew. Really engage the calves when you jump up. To really push from the toes to this mini skip, like mini hop. Whew. Gosh. That was 1 full minute already. Wow, time flew by. All right, now we're heading into reverse lunges. So the same as before, and now we're gonna do one leg, and then straight after that full minute, you're gonna do the other leg. So there's no exercise in between. We're starting with stepping back with the right leg. All right, whew, that really got my heart rate up. 1 minute, starting now, stepping back with the right leg. Find your footing before you step back again. So really, involve or like engage the balance part of this exercise too. Well, I can tell that I'm really searching for words today. As you guys know, Swedish is not, or like English is not my language. Swedish is my language. And even though I am used to speaking English, I don't do it every day. And that was 1 minute. And I definitely don't like instruct fitness videos every day. So some of this is pretty new to me. Okay, 1 minute on the other leg, stepping back to left, starting now. But it's good practice, but you can definitely tell like the mom brain is going nuts, trying to think of how to talk about muscles and joints and movements in another language than your own. That is definitely a challenge sometimes. But I just try to do it anyway, not overthink it, and not take anything too seriously. If you have trouble to understand what I mean, you can just look at the video and hopefully that makes more sense if I'm struggling a little bit too much to find the right words. Oh my God. That was 1 minute. Bonus step. Boom. All right. Last exercise. We're gonna do, I'm just gonna keep the mat like this. I don't wanna mess with the angles. But I just call this one a leg flutter. I'm not sure what the official word is. But you just lay flat on the ground. And then you just, you alternate the legs and kick them up like this. And if you need some sort of extra padding underneath your groin or like your chi-chi, then you can either use your hands, just like a little pad, which is what I'm gonna do. Or if you have like a little pillow or a blanket or something. But otherwise your hands is just good enough. If you have a zipper, that is definitely not recommended. I tried that 2 days ago and that was not nice. So remove all kinds of zippers from that area, and then we're gonna enjoy one last minute of leg flutters, and then we're done. So 60 seconds starting now. I'm gonna give us a couple of extra seconds. Like a little fish or mermaid. I don't really feel as gracious as a mermaid, but maybe some kind of funny looking fish. Or like a lobster with my red socks and red cap. Like a little lobster trying to swim away from a big fish. That was 1 minute, but I'm gonna give us a couple of seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. That was it. That was this week's workout, people. Good job. Whoosh. That felt nice, and it's actually pretty warm, which I would never think that I would say in January, but maybe some of you are from Sweden who are watching this, but Swedish weather is very it comes and goes, and you're always surprised. Like, we had so much snow last week, incredible snow, like so much. It was just layers of ice and snow and ice and snow. And then now it feels like, almost like we're heading into April. So it could just, be like this back and forth for a couple of months. And right now I'm actually sweating and I'm just wearing a sweater. So it feels nice. It feels nice to be outside, and I'm happy that you were here to enjoy this workout with me. And next week we are celebrating week 39, so I hope that you check back in. Enjoy some good stretches, my friends, and I will see you next week. So have an amazing day ahead, and kiss and hug your kids. Mwah!